Right there, that's me, Token Vaping. How's it going, guys? Today's juice review is an ongoing line that I had the privilege of getting to try. If you've been watching my videos and if you haven't had a chance to see a bunch of them, there is that red button down here that is the subscribe button. Go ahead and click that. It would be greatly appreciated, but it'll keep you up to date on all my videos as they come out when I'm done with them. But basically, I'm just trying to shorten the amount of time each video is so that they're a bit easier to watch and devote a little more attention to each flavor. However, it does extend the amount of time it takes me to get through the multiple flavors that I'm able to acquire from various companies. So just kind of bear with me. I do this as much as I can and try to stay on a consistent routine and schedule with them. So we will get through this if you just give me a chance here. The company that I'm doing today for the flavor is Tokejuice, Toke Juice, and that is their mascot logo face. That's, I believe, Tokejoe, who is the main guy behind the scenes that takes care of all the day-to-day business operations. And this is a 20 ml bottle, which you can actually purchase on their website. It is at tokejuice.com, Toke juice.com, and these are offered in a 20 ml. You can also get them in a 30 ml plastic bottle like this, or a 30 ml glass bottle. You can also get them in a 60 and a 120. Nicotine range, they go from 0, 3, 6, 12, and they go up to 18. You know, I mean, there's a lot of vapors that, start high and they bring themselves down and everything else. It's not all about how much nicotine you can get out of the juice, but obviously there are going to be vapors out there that do use high levels of nicotine to start with. So it's their way of showing that, hey, we are trying to accommodate as many people as possible in all range and spectrums of the vaping industry. So that is a nice thing. But again, even if you start off high, the whole point of it is to be able to come down, and lower yourself if at all possible, which does work for most people. Now, all the ingredients are locally sourced in the U.S. It is a pharmaceutical grade nicotine as well. So they try to keep everything local and everything pure, which is part of the quality and the assurance that they put into their product. Now, how they mix their ingredients and the flavors themselves, that is a well-guarded secret. They do not entail that to anybody, and they keep it under wraps. So, and that works for them as well. But there is the nicotine there. It is a 3 milligram. Name of the company right there. There is their logo, name of the flavor, and as you can see, it's kind of a nice little take on the actual pie symbol, but it's apple pie a la mode, which is an apple pie with vanilla ice cream. All their warning labels and ingredients as compliant for to be FDA compliant, and then it has a safety ring up in here, and you can see where it's attached to the cap. But I can do this, and this will not come off until I push down and bust this open, and we will get into that because this is a first vape first review. And as always, I do freshly wick for each video, and with the cotton that I use, it is my cotton of choice. It's Texas Tough Cotton. It just works really well for me. It's easy to work with, and I don't get a whole lot of cotton taste from it, even on a first vape like this. So on Instagram, if you want to check it out, it's Texas Tough Cotton if you are interested. Now, like I said, this flavor is a max VG, which basically just means that for the flavor profile that they put as much VG as possible that will work for the flavor without going too high or too low on that. Now, it's definitely going to work for clouds. Hopefully for people that like dense clouds, or people that like to trick and they need a heavier vapor. It also will smooth it out, so hopefully we won't have much of a nicotine hit to the throat, which I'm not a huge fan of as well, just in general. So we're going to go ahead and bust this open, and as I said, as you can see, I can do this the entire time and it won't do anything. However, if I push down and twist, it busts that little security ring right in there, so then you can open this. And as this is a plastic bottle, it does come with a convenient needle nose tip as that, so whether you're using a tank or a dripper, it is really easy to operate and to control where your flow of juice goes to. But it makes it a little bit harder to get much of a smell out of this, but I do definitely get the cinnamon from the apple, for an apple cinnamon pie, basically, or an apple pie. But it's not heavy. So I'm going to go ahead and juice this up, and we will go from there. Now, regardless of whatever I take away from this flavor, as I vape on this, remember that it is just my opinion. I'm just trying to get a better handle on what the flavor profile is and how it vapes as a whole, so that I can give you a little more informative explanation of it, so that it gives you a better base to go off of and see if it's something you want to try, if it's something that might fit into your flavor palette, because everybody has a different one, or if it's just something that you're like, okay, you know, that doesn't sound like what I thought it was gonna be, you know, but maybe I'll just hold off on it, or maybe I'll take a shot at it later. So I'm not trying to impose my will or my opinion on anybody by any means. I'm just trying to give you a little more information to go off of, as far as what the flavor, how it vapes, and what it actually tastes like. So just want to make sure that that gets stated and that is out there and that everybody understands that. So now that that's done, I'm going to go ahead and just give it a quick pre-burn. Just get the juice flowing through the cotton. I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit more on, and then we will go for a vape and take it for a spin. And we'll check this out. So I'm going to go ahead and cap this on, and as always, I am at 75 watts. So this is Apple Pie a la mode from Tokejuice. As you can see, clouds are definitely solid, so that's always a plus for me. So I'm going to go ahead and juice up just a little bit more to get a little bit fuller of a flavor. But as I said, even on first vape for that cotton, not a huge cotton taste. Okay, so apple pie a la mode from Tokejuice. You definitely get your apple pie flavor, and it's more of a the way that I get the taste out of it. It's not literally like an apple with cinnamon on it. It's more like an apple, basically like a baked pie, but you have the cinnamon sprinkled on top of the crust instead of baked into it. So it's more of a warmer apple taste with a cinnamon coat. At least that's how it comes out to me. There's a slight hit on the exhale that is a little bit more of the cinnamon to help fill that in. The undertone of it does have a smoother, creamier tone to it, and that would be the ice cream. It does blend nicely. The only thing negative that I could say about it is that the flavors don't seem to have as strong of a punch as you might expect them to have for an apple pie. By that I just mean that it's not a hit you in the face, usually on dessert flavors, because they are either a smoother or a creamier type flavor that you expect them to have a little more of a hit to it, just so that the flavors are more pronounced. I believe this was meant to be more of the soothing, the comfortable home style feel, when you have like a home baked pie type thing. It is smooth. You do taste the differences in them. You do get the apple and the cinnamon, and then you get like I said, you get the creamy undertone for the ice cream. But they leaned, it feels like they leaned more towards the mellower, smoother flavor instead of going for the harder, slap you in the face type thing. So if you like your flavors more pronounced, this may seem a little more muted, but if you are looking for a smoother, mellow flavor, that's just something that you can vape at the end of the day, and it's not too harsh, it's not too strong, it's not too much, it's just meant to be more of just a relaxing type vape, this would definitely work in that scenario. Like I said, with the Max VG, There is absolutely no throat hit whatsoever. It was a very smooth vape, and it was very, very enjoyable as far as just a vape, as far as the feel of it. There was no throat scratchiness whatsoever. So it definitely is worth giving a shot. The labels definitely pop. You know, they are colorful enough. You have those on a shelf, and they're definitely going to catch your eyes. So Tokejuice, thank you guys so very much for the opportunity to try your flavors. Keep an eye out. I will be doing the next one for your flavor here shortly, as soon as I can get to it. As always, definitely check them out. You know, tokejuice.com, Facebook and Instagram. Hit them up and see about bringing them into a shop near you. As always, guys, I'm Token Vaping. I'm here on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and Pinterest. Anything that I can do to help further enhance your vaping experience, that is the only reason why I do what I do. That's my enjoyment. If I can help you find your unique specific flavor, or if I can just help you find a new line that you may not have heard of before, definitely works for me. If there's a video that you would like to see done, if you have any questions that I can help with, absolutely would be my pleasure and honor to do so. So hit me up. I will definitely reach it back out to you. Till next time, thank you guys for taking the time to watch. Vape on, vape strong, and have a good night.